Hey everyone, PerpetualGamer here, and we're back in Sevtech Ages, and we're here with Geared Inc.
What's up, guys?
And today we're going to be getting through some more of Age 4, a little bit of PneumaticCraft detour, and then hopefully some of this enhanced ender alloy, although I don't know what the hell that does, but I got some of the stuff for it, so that's good. And Geared Inc. is going to be working on the farm, it looks like.
Yeah, finishing up the farm and then working on the house.
And so I'll go ahead and get over there. I just wanted to be over here real quick, show off the cool farm he's got. It's very big, man.
I don't do anything small, buddy.
Okay. I was going to say. Sounds like the kind of thing you don't want to do small, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an innuendo in there somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Okay, so between episodes, I got some graphite electrodes up, got the arc furnace running. Harvested some stuff. I couldn't figure out how to get items to pipe into this, and I don't think I'll bother with it. I did get 2 of these HV connectors running so we can run this at full power. We don't have the production yet. We're running low on diesel, essentially. So that's causing some, you can kind of hear it. Yeah, we're running into some issues producing enough diesel. We have overwhelming amounts of naphtha. To the point where I've been voiding it off. Oh, let's not do that. Oh, I'm going to hit it again. Okay, let's walk under it. That was unfortunate. So we've got I've been voiding a lot of it off, is what I came over here for. So what I want to do is really quick, I want to get this pressure chamber built. And to do that is going to be these pressure chamber walls. So let's look here. So it's used to create a pressure chamber, create a hollow 3x3x3 structure with at least one pressure chamber valve in a face, not an edge or corner of the structure. You can use glass and walls interchangeably. And so what I want to do is I want to develop at least 1 glass with this and 2 valves. So the valves are 1 pressure tube with 4 walls, and the pressure tubes are a glass with 2 compressed iron ingots, which I cooked up a bit between episodes, just 48. So let's try not to die while we do this. So if we end up needing more, we'll have to get more. But for now, what we can do is we can come over here. We can see if we have any glass just chilling. It does not appear that we do. We have no sand either. Any glass in here? I've got glass panes. I don't have a way of turning those. Oh, I do actually have a way of turning those back into glass, but I also have sand. And I believe the sand can arc furnace straight to glass. So this is why we built the arc furnace last episode for all of our smelting needs. So let's go ahead and run over here, get zapped by every wire. Let's just unload this. So you'll see we can keep up with the power and we can cook up to 12 at a time. But if we look at our power from our battery, it's going to get drained rapidly. I'm pretty sure it just finished. Oh, I guess we are keeping up right now. Interesting. I didn't think we'd be keeping up right now. Oh well. Okay. Well, we're keeping up. I don't look a gift RF in the face. So let's go ahead and take this glass. We can put one in the middle, surround that with the 2 to get some pressure tubes, and then I want to look at the pressure glass. Because that's, oh, apparently we're in cheat mode. Ugh. I was probably debugging something. I can't remember why. Oh well. So let's go ahead and make apparently 8 of that. And let's build this. So we're going to probably just build it, probably right here would be good. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll move this into something useful when we can. Let's look at the valve as well. Let's go ahead and craft just 2 of these. Let's do 1 here and 1 here. Interesting. Can I not? Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and do this. And we're going to put this right here. And that should be multi-block, so it does. Oh no, the valve is for the The air pressure. We have no way of inserting items into the chamber with this. Okay. I see what I did wrong here. I only needed one valve. Dang it. Story of my life. Okay, so we need the one valve. We need it right there. And then we need to look at pressure chamber interface is what we need. Okay, so we need 2 hoppers. I have 2 hoppers. Don't get hit by that. I have this hopper that's being useless. I probably have another hopper somewhere. This one was being useless because that was just holding on to some graphite for me. Oh, Andrew's digging. I was wondering, I was like, what is that noise? I've got like moles in my yard. Okay, so let's go ahead and...
You need to build more of those monster spawner killers.
Oh, we just need to sleep more often and build the powered lanterns eventually. I'll sleep. Okay, so as soon as we go through the... Okay, so daytime, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Let's look here. So we need hoppers, and I don't have a hopper. I have an where am I going? I got turned around pretty bad. I have an omnidirectional hopper and a hopper. So let's put this here. And I didn't pick that up because I had a full inventory, because of course I did. Let's go here, grab one of these, and let's put some of this stuff away. So I want to keep the glass. Everything else, though, can probably go. So let's, there we go. Let's grab this. Let's make 2 of these. There we go. These are how we're going to get things in and out of this little device. So one of these should be an input, and then one should, so that's the input, and that makes it an output. So now let's grab our pressure walls and seal it off. Okay, why does that not work? Can I not have the interfaces? Problems. The interface is not on a properly formed pressure. The interface is not an adjacent to an air block of the pressure. The interface isn't oriented properly. Okay. No, that's just going to make it worse. Nope, still going to make it worse. Okay. We'll be right back when I figure out how this works. So I think the issue that I was having was that the valve was in an up-down orientation, like that. So now we shouldn't have that issue. So that's in, out, just like that. Okay, so let's put the glass back, put the chamber back. Okay, there we go. And that forms nice and easy. So there's the in, and then there's the out. And for the in, everything's no problems. Yep, perfect. So now if I put in a iron ingot right here, is that right? Or do I hold it? Oh, right here. No? What if I put it here? That's the export. That's the import. Okay, so we've got this thing working. Now we just need a way to put pressure in here. So let's look at a compressor. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a furnace, which is just some cobblestone. Assuming I don't get hit by that again. Should be a pretty easy thing to get. So let's come in here and let's grab 3, 8. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do 8 and then get the compressed iron out. There we go. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with that, and then the furnace. Let's take our newfound air compressor. We've got some coal coke, so that should cook up for it. Let's go ahead and just take this right here, put this here. Let's put one of these right there. Now that's going to produce enable on any signal. Oh, but it's going to start spewing out there. Okay, so let's take the pressure like that. So that's going to start upping the bar in the system. So we got 0.01 or yeah, 0.1 bar. Can I put iron ingot in here now? Nope. Okay, so let's let that keep filling up. Now this will explode if we're not careful. So I would like to get a way to check this. So let's do pneumatic like that. And let's take a look at what we got, because we don't want this to explode while we're just like minding our own business. That would definitely be a bad thing. So we got a gas lift. So 2 times pressure bar. Okay, so here we go. So this pressure gauge tube module is probably what we want. So that's 4 gold around a compressed iron ingot. And then it's that on top of that. So let's see, do we have gold here? No, we didn't. Oh, we might have it over here if we don't get zapped too much. Okay, so we got some gold. So let's go ahead and try this. Let's build one of these, and then we should have everything to build that. Okay, so let's grab this. Let's go over here, and let's put that right there. Okay, so that's going to read off the total pressure. And then what we can do is we can come back over here, and we're going to grab a bunch of redstone. And is there anything better than just a raw redstone path? Because I'm not a huge fan of just like raw redstone. Cable would be good. Red net. Wire maybe. Dang it, doesn't look like I have much options. Yeah, okay, it doesn't look like I have much options, so we're just gonna do raw redstone. Which I'm not very good at, but it should be pretty simple. So this will emit a redstone signal of pressure times 2. Now, this machine will blow up if we go over 5. This machine will blow up if we go over 5. So every time we get to about 4, we're going to want this to shut off. So we want this to be enabled on a low signal and disabled.
Hey, how do I grab animals again?
With an empty hand, shift right click while you're close. So we want to have this be when it gets a signal, it'll turn off. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we do that, this should go all the way up. Okay, so let's just throw a bunch of this in here, and let's watch it climb. So this is going to go, and oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hold down push to talk on you.
Good. I do it all the time, as you know.
Okay, so this is going to climb up in bar. Once the system gets to 4 bar, this will give out a redstone signal with a strength of 8, which will make it 1, 2, 3, 4,
What's
5,
the quick
6,
switch my inventory?
7,
Or
and then make it here. Middle mouse button. Yeah, and that'll get here, and it should turn this off, which means this shouldn't explode, which is exactly what we want. Now it looks like this is ready. So can I put this in here yet? Is there like a, is there? Okay, information. This block can be used to import Xer. It imports on the I face and exports to the O face. So I have okay. Use the filter to yep for more info.
Do I still make glass the way we were making it before?
No, arc furnace. Put sand into the arc furnace and it'll make glass nice and fast.
Okay.
Okay, so let's put this back on the item filter. Alright, let's get rid of that. No? Okay, so there we go. Okay, so it's got the iron ingot. Maybe it's just the chest. So let's grab this chest because it's not doing anything. Thought I had an axe. I do not, so alas. Oh no, I have hiccups. Okay, so let's put the chest right here. Let's put an iron ingot in there. Is that gonna do anything? Any signal? Seriously, don't, creeper. Okay, problems. Insert valid items into the chamber. I'm trying to. Okay, so we're back. We're gonna try this. Except not that. We're gonna dig down right here. Try that. I didn't mean to spring a leak. Shoot. Oh man.
What's up?
I sprung a leak in my... Oh, I lost all the air pressure in my stinking air pressure system I was working on. Suck.
That sucks.
Yeah, okay. Well, here we go. So we're going to set this up. This will go down one more. Right there. Perfect. Or I guess we'll see if it's perfect. Now if I put an iron ingot in here, I hear a noise. Like it's trying to let it in. Wait. And there's the iron ingot. Okay, so there wasn't enough. Okay, let me grab another chest. Interesting. So there wasn't enough of a, was there not enough? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so there's the iron. Let's put this in here again. And it just... I hear the noises again. Interesting. Okay, so what does it take for this to get turned into that? So it takes 2 to 5 bar. So I guess we'll have to wait until the pressure in here is at least a 2. So, okay, we'll come back to that. I've wasted like half an episode trying
This
to
is the furnace you're talking about, right?
The big one? Yeah.
Oh, those hurt.
Yeah, those are HV wires. Okay, yeah, I've wasted like half an episode trying to get those to work. So let's really quick start going through this. So we need to get the enhanced ender alloy. So if we look at ender alloy, I've got some of this stuff ready to go. That's going to be an eye of ender and 8 chorus fruit. So let's go.
Yeah, that's super quick. What is it that I hit again to switch to make it so the sand's equal between them all?
You pick one up, pick up the pile, hold down left click and drag over all the empty slots and then let go. But but leave it so there's one. So I can do something. So let's put the 8 chorus fruit. Oh, I can't do it. I'm going to redistribute your sand in a moment. There we go. Okay, so let's put the 8 chorus fruit. And 1 eye of ender. And that's going to go ahead and create us the 4 stuff we need. As well as some slag. We'll go ahead and... Oh, we're getting a little bit shot. Okay, evenly distributed your sand.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so there's the enhanced ender alloy. And then it wants an ender alternator. Thank you, sir. The ender alternator is basic ender alloy, which is an ender pearl and 8 of the ender biotite, and an eye of ender. So let's go. Pretty sure we have the ender biotite. Whether we have it or not on us, though, is a perfectly valid question. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do ender, and we can look. Looks like we have some. So let's go ahead and grab that. We have the eye of ender. I should have an ender pearl. I think I poured one out right before I started. Yep. Okay. So now we can go over here. Hopefully all that glass will be done. And we can get an episode, where we do more than just one thing. Okay, we got one last sand, so let's go ahead and just do that. It's gonna go ahead and craft what it needs to craft. We'll go ahead and grab that. Should empty the slag. Oh no, the slag goes in the back. Okay, so there's the ender alloy, and now we're gonna build the ender crafter, which is the 4 ender basics with an eye of ender on it, the ender alternator. Oh, and we need the ender crafter. Okay. And the ender crafter is a luminous crafting table with 3 of the enhanced and 5 of the basic. Okay, so that means we're going to need to go back to the end, I think, because do you have any ender dust on you?
No, I mean, anything I had would have been put in a chest if I kept it.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so looks like I'm going to be doing a quick run to the end. So I will be right back. Okay, we're back, and we've got some ender pearls. We've got some chorus fruit. We're good to go. We're trying to build the ender crafter. So the ender crafter is not that. That's an ender pearl. Ender crafter is going to be the luminous crafting table, which is going to be some blood altars and a Necronomicon research. So let's go ahead and get to our altar over here. Let's take this off. Let's hit I, put that in there. We're gonna probably need our dagger. Did I put that in here? Doesn't look like it. What about this one? Nope. Okay. So let's go ahead and open this one back up. Put that. Probably nothing. Probably put nothing in there. Let's cook these up though. So that's gonna be. We'll let that cook. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, not on the wire. Not on the wire. Oh my gosh. How long is that gonna last? Okay. It'll run out soon. So somewhere I left my blood dagger. I need to find that because that is going to be a crucial piece. So I'm pretty sure I don't have enough LP. So sacrificial dagger right here. Let's do a quick dump of all the resources. Oh crap! Except for the marble, I need that back. Need 2, in fact. Okay, so let's get over on the other side of the house. Get this. That'll get us the stuff. Let's grab that. Now this should be the one we need for. Yes, we need 2 of these. So let's go ahead. I took my smooth stone. And therein lies the problem. So let's run back and grab that. Just need one more. One more of these will turn into a beautiful little rune. So let's get that cooking. Okay, so there we go. There's the 4. Smack it with the Necronomicon. Watch some cool particle effects and insto blammo. Boom. Luminous crafting table. Let's go ahead and grab it. We're not going to put our Necronomicon back on there because I don't have the ritual set up that was killing the things that spawned. And I don't want them spawning. So we're going to take the Necronomicon over here and try and keep it over here. Okay, so we have the Luminous Crafting Table. Let's look at the Ender Crafter. We're just missing the Ender Alloy, which is these and these. So let's go down to our Arc Furnace and let's wrap this up. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this Ender Biotite here. And we will watch this get crafted. I apologize. My throat is just...
Yeah, I'm going to log out, log in, get a mini stutter.
Okay. It's just struggling with today. So let's go and craft this. We've got our Ender Crafter. Now, I don't really know what to do with this, so I'm just going to put this here. I'm going to put that here. I assume this powers this, would be my assumption. But it looks like we need to create a NASA workbench. So let's look at that. Okay, so that's already compressed steel, which is in the compressor, which is the advanced ender alloy to create the compressor, as well as another furnace, which doesn't look too bad. So far, the hardest part about this is the compressed steel. Yeah, that's going to be kind of annoying. I think I have some of this, but I definitely don't have enough to build.
Nice.
Oh, maybe I do. Oh, I definitely don't have enough for that, though. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Yeah. So let's, okay. But we do need the logic processors and the engineering processors, which means we're going to need to go down to hold the presses, locate the materials needed to create the engineering logic and silicon presses. So let's look at the, if we do a search for press, okay, so it looks like we're going to need the,
It's been a mouse button to organize my inventory, right?
yes. You can't be in some inventories to do it though.
Right.
We're going to need an assembly platform, an I/O unit, import and export, and an assembly drill, as well as this assembly program with purple shell block. Okay, so we're just going to need different things, but that's okay. That's going to be plastic. Okay, so let's come back down here and let's start with plastic. Create using your PneumaticCraft setup. Create a printed circuit board. So let's look at the printed circuit board because I don't know what's going to be needed in that. Okay, transistors, which is a compressor or a pressure chamber. It's going to need plastic. Okay, we're back to plastic. So let's look at the plastic mixer. Plastic mixer, 3 glass and some compressed iron. Done.
Nice.
TY. And then the Amadron. Okay, so let's look at the Amadron tablet. The Amadron tablet is a GPS tool, air canister, and gray plastic. The gray plastic is liquid molten plastic with red, green, and blue powders, creates with some temperature. Okay, so let's see. What's the pressure on that? 4.3 bars. So this should be disabled. Yeah, because this is reaching it. Okay, perfect. Now, does this need pressure? No, it does not need. It does need pressure, but not directly. It needs pressure to, I believe it's called a vortex tube. Splits incoming air into hot and cold components. Thank you. One side will be heated, the other cooled. Its air usage is dependent on the pressure. Mind that heat will slowly leak between the hot and cold sides. It's more effective to vent the cold side when you want to utilize the heat, and vice versa if you want to use the cold. Okay, so that's going to be actually not that bad. Do I have the gold? I don't have the gold. So let's get some gold and we'll craft that up. Okay, so it looks like the solution to the problem to get this to heat up a little bit better was to have a heatsink. Now the pressure on this is a little low, but it's going to cook back up best it can. I leaked out a bunch of it when I was trying to set this up. Now the heat on this will go up. Like I said, the secret is soon to be a heatsink. Heatsink is crafted 3 iron bars, 2 compressed, and a gold ingot. You put that on the cold side so that the cold air goes into that and gets dissipated into the air. And that's how you get the plastic mixture. So now what I want to do is I want to take a bucket and I want to get some molten plastic in here. So I would like to not do light, I want to do gray plastic. So how does one do gray plastic? We're going to need some dye powder and some molten plastic, it looks like. So let's go ahead and get a bucket of this stuff. And yep, we can just pour it right in there. So we got 1 bucket of molten plastic. Now we need the dye powders. So we're going to need a red dye powder, which is basically any of the red flowers. We're going to need a blue dye powder, which is any of these blue flowers, and a green dye powder, which is any of the green plants as well as cactus. So let's, I'm going to go ahead and grab that. So we're basically at the wrapping up point, but I want to get this first plastic made. So we'll be right back when I can do that. Okay. And we've got our red, green, blue. Let's go ahead and put them in here. Green, blue, and red. Fills up our colors, and I want to make gray plastic, please. Is that it? One bucket of plastic makes one gray plastic, and there you have it. Let's hold that nice and proud. And look at all that. So that's going to get us the compressors, the security station, an elevator base. That's going to be the Amadron tablet, which is what we're working on. Guys, I think we're getting there. Okay, does this have 2 bar? It does not have 2 bar. This is actually losing bar, it looks like. I'll have to take a look at this system and watch it and see if I can get this to work out a little bit better. But as always, thanks for coming on by, everybody. We'll see you next time. And then as always, stay super classy.
Bye-bye.